architects of our republic, wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. They were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
In 1624, the first settlers from the Dutch Republic arrived on Governor's Island. The settlers got very specific instructions with them, and they were told that only through attitude and by example could they attract the natives to God's word. And under no circumstance could they persecute anyone for reason of his religion, and everyone shall be given the freedom of his conscience. It became the very foundation, of the development of New York State. We are right in front, of three islands, a trio of islands that represent America's fundamental values. Now together, those three islands represent American freedom. This is not the freedom that people usually associate with American independence from England, but this is the individual freedom. It is the individual freedom that we are all aspire to, the freedom that America stands for. Ellis Island is the symbol of welcome, because people were free to come here. Without liberty, there can be no welcome. Now, Liberty Island was actually given by France, about 120 years ago, and essentially it was representing the liberty of France, from its king. The Statue of Liberty became also a symbol of American personal freedom. Governor's Island represents American tolerance. Governor's Island is extremely important because it precedes liberty. In an intolerant society, liberty is not possible. It's nice from a constitutional point of view, but tolerance is the essential part of American liberty. Liberty is a passive notion, and tolerance demands something from you. Those three symbols, Governor's Island, Ellis Island, and Liberty Island, they represent America. Already in 1643, 18 languages were spoken. There was a huge diversity of nationalities and ethnicities over here, and they all worked together under the concept of tolerance. The Queens alone, I think, has more than 180 different nationalities. More than 60% of all New Yorkers and their children have been born outside this country. The idea of tolerance is to promote the mortar. It is the mortar that keeps the house together. The stones and bricks that make the house, that is what mortar is all about, and that's what tolerance is all about. You take away tolerance or the mortar and the house collapses. I want tolerance to become not a implicit aspect, I want it to become explicit. I want people to be aware of it. The tolerance part is the only way to explain American liberty. I have sent out more than 500,000 pages of letters and presentations to the various politicians in the hope that they will answer me.